been stabbed before.
Thank you, Meg. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Against the Giants.
Hooray!
Yay!
We've come quite a long way since the Battle of Nutwood.
Yes. It's been some time.
I'm joined today by Tyler, Jordan, Meg, Andy, and Jonathan.
Yep. Hello.
People who were there at the Battle of Nutwood.
Yes.
Gwen, Reed, or Maddie couldn't join us today, but we'll catch them up next time.
Hopefully.
That's fine.
We're all still alive.
The moment was planned for.
That's my job.
Yeah. Do a good one.
So last we left off, you all headed into the land of giants. Hakam. What are you saying, Meg?
Mops.
What? Oh yeah, that thing. So we start our story not there, but in a little girl's bedroom at nighttime.
Oh, okay.
It's a little girl we've seen before. Her name is Mops.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And we see original Juge come into the room. And she's like, Daddy, tell me a story. It's like, well, what one do you want to hear? Do you want to hear the story of the Snow Dwarf and the Seven Whites? Do you want to hear... Do you want to hear the story of the princess in the tower? She's like, no, tell me the one about the giants. So, all right. I'll tell you that story. And it's especially fun because we know the people from it. Like Torvi and Gosberg, who came and helped us with the problem in the basement, remember? Yeah. All right. 1 year ago, in a land far away. And we cut to a year ago.
Oh.
Going on wagon.
Okay.
Pulled by two bison. Named Ted and...
No good.
No good. We see your party on horse or in the wagon or on the apparatus of Qualish. Inside that apparatus. Traveling along the road. The first thing, the border into Hakam, you begin going through a tunnel. A large tunnel, big enough to fit your wagon and your party, but not so big that a giant could get through it without having to crouch very uncomfortably the entire way through. And it's a long one, so you imagine most giants don't take this route.
Good.
And about halfway through this dark, dank tunnel, which you have heard stories of, Torvi and Gosberg, there is a statue. Several statues in the middle of it, in a small alcove off to the side that are lit up by two torches that have eternally burning green flame.
Green flame!
Oh my god.
It is a statue of a somber young man with a full beard and wielding on his back a great sword. And you know this to be a depiction of King Phalion, the first king of Stalheim, and freer of the Hakami people. Next to him are a wolfhound and two dwarven warriors, also depicted in these statues. For those of you trying to figure it out and who know him, it looks like Zane. That's literally my note for
Yes.
Pinnacle. That's what the statue looks like. I have that written down. Our friend Zane.
I know who that is. Okay.
He's a man with he used to be the what came up when you Google searched beard on images. He was like the first result.
Okay.
It's a very somber young man with a full beard, and you know from legend on his back is Waith, the Sword of Freedom, a legendary sword of the Hakami people that has been lost for years.
Find a Waith.
We must find this blade.
And you continue on.
Okay.
And you have entered the land of giants.
Mm.
You travel onward. And after 1 week, you have made your way to Raven's Quarry. This is another place depicted in the legends. This is where Thalion, who could also speak to the beasts from imbibing in dragon's blood, got advice from the ravens on how to escape this land, and found out about that tunnel. And on your week-long journey, you've seen the vast changes as you've traveled through this land and through different environments. You've crossed through mountain and forest and hills. You've now seen the very large changes. You've seen deer much larger than deer back home. You've seen strange creatures that are very furry and have a long fur and have a single horn protruding from their snout. Large creatures. You've passed by rivers where there have been otters larger than any otters you've ever seen before. You've seen all manner of large creatures. The trees here almost seem to grow larger, something about the place. You've seen in the distance monsters flying by that you know probably aren't hunted down and killed by adventurers in these regions. These are the things you see.
Great.
And you spend... at first the idea was that you would be... You actually, yeah, you don't have it. So, yes, you spend much of your time camping out. You all get very used to the texture of the blankets and bedrolls you all use. I don't know how many of you have actually been camping. I know some of you haven't, probably.
I went to Girl Scout camp.
I don't know if that counts.
It does not.
Okay. You all get very used to sleeping under the stars or in the wagon on particularly cold nights. It rains sometimes. Mudfoot and Lileia do their best to set you guys up with shelter or find places that are drier and nicer. And it's very different experience than living before, because before you got to live in buildings and stuff, and now you got to see people every day, the same people, new people passing through town. And now you are on the road, moving every single day, and seeing the same people every single day.
Yeah.
I have grown used to your faces. Get new ones.
Fireball.
Oh my god. Change.
Joke's on you, bitch. I only take half damage from fire.
Ditto.
Can't get rid of me that easily.
Ditto.
You guys.
And one night, 2 weeks into your journey, you are camped out and you're getting ready. Your people are getting breakfast ready and stuff, and you're getting ready to move out again. Zafrab, you notice something that no one else has really noticed at this point. You see a small, tiny little, probably the size of a squirrel, maybe a bit smaller. This small black figure with what looks like a white mask and crazy little black hair popping out. And it approaches and it appears to be studying you. And it's holding out a nut.
Hello?
And he just holds out the nut.
I'll hold out my hand.
He places the nut.
Alright. I will inspect the nut.
They roll a nature check.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm clearing it out. Hold on.
Jordan.
There's other dice boxes.
That is a 14.
Why do you have so many dice?
It's a macadamia nut, man.
Thank you.
It waves and then it runs off.
Alright, well.
There we go. It's open for your use.
So that's a strange experience.
I eat it.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good nut.
What?
Why did you eat the nut? That could have been a week's rations or something.
One nut.
It's not a week's rations, but it is a good nut. And you notice as you look around, there are more around the camp. There's 2 more who are kind of watching you guys in your camp. And one of them goes into Gosberg's pack, you see, and grabs a copper piece and pulls it out, and then it takes a berry and puts it in place of the copper piece.
Good trade.
Good trade.
$1 for a berry.
And they seem to acknowledge you and wave at you, but no one else seems to notice these small creatures.
This is weird. Who put a berry in my bag?
It probably
What
just
kind of
fell
berry
in there.
is it?
I don't know. I'm not a freaking nature man.
Is it
Ironically.
good
Says
berry?
the
I don't know, I'm gonna
ancient
try it.
paladin.
I got a 19 to determine what berry it
It's a
is.
blueberry. Guys, you don't need
Can I have it? I really like blueberries.
By the way, I
I'm
would have
there.
already
What are you
given
willing to
Mudfoot
give
the
me?
shield.
He has that, yes.
How much was the rest?
We'll
I will
look
tell
over the
your
recording.
wife if you don't get it to me.
I'll just tell him that in a month. Come back to me and I'll understand it to me.
You are a bitch. I got the blueberry in your hand.
I ate the blueberry.
Alright, it tastes like a single blueberry and nothing else.
I hope you choke on it.
So,
Do I choke on it?
No.
Okay.
does anyone else see the small creatures?
What?
I believe Zephyr is having what I assume is a stroke.
I'm going to
I'm
look
gonna-
around and see if I see the small creatures.
Okay.
Have you been away from your shop a little too long?
None of you see any
Do I
creatures
roll
about.
or- Okay.
Is he usually like this?
He's never hallucinated before.
Can I do a
Did
roll
you
to
take a
determine
lore
what
root?
they are?
Can I do a medicine check on him? See if he's tripping
Sure.
or something?
What kind of roll would that be?
You want to know what they are?
Yeah.
Let's say. This is a creature, is a magical creature. Arcana.
Okay.
It's a 16.
I'm gonna look
Is he-
at Mudfoot.
Does he look
Did you
okay?
give him a lore root?
I did not give him
That's
anything.
a 22.
What is a
22.
Laura root? Can I have some? Sounds delicious.
Leave it.
Oh, we're out of stock. With a 22, you haven't heard of these creatures, but you imagine there's something magical, and they probably they seem to be harmless enough. They don't seem like they could do anything harmful to your group, and they don't seem malicious. They seem very nice. You imagine there's some kind of elemental creature, that nature spirit type deal, and they seem to have taken a shine to you for whatever reason, and you probably think the others might not be able to see them.
Okay.
Zafra,
Yes.
you okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a 16 on a medicine check. Is he like feverish?
No, he's fine.
He feels fine.
Okay.
Just not
Put your-
sick.
Palm over his
Uh-huh.
face.
Yeah, big old dragonborn claw.
Zafra, are you having what is known as a concussion?
No.
I said
Do
he's
you
fine.
need me to hit you over the head?
No.
So you guys continue your journey,
Well.
and despite your not knowing what was up with Zafrab, I don't know if Zafrab continues to bring it up.
No.
But you, even though you don't see the creatures, and Zafrab doesn't bring it up, he does appear to just like get nuts and berries out of nowhere sometimes.
Where are you getting these nuts and berries?
You're just like,
Apparently a druid.
Why am I losing money?
No, that's the only case of losing money.
Okay.
Well,
did
the
you bring
force provides.
Good answer.
Show us.
Mudfoot's nodding his head.
Okay, you know what? How about this? We are going to put rat poison in your pack.
No.
Why?
Wait, what?
No.
Wait, what are
Why?
we talking about
Because
again?
that would ruin the rations.
Well, then we'll keep the rations in somewhere else. Like, I don't know, the freaking wine crates.
Gosbird.
Goodness.
You keep wine in crates? What type of savage are you?
I don't know what kind of
Casks.
wine cask. There we go. Thank you.
My body.
What?
Time
Is he an alcoholic? Do I have to
celebrate.
be worried about him?
I don't know.
No, I just like lightly poke him with my sword.
Oh.
That's still a sword, okay.
Yeah.
No, let's not poke him. He was changed in the Feywild.
Just like on the finger,
that's
I
wine.
poke him.
That's
I
like,
could get rid of that if you wanted me to.
If you want to, sure, why not?
It's your.
No, it's fun.
that's what makes you unique.
Can I
Yeah.
flip off you if we get into that desert situation?
No.
Okay.
Alright, but you guys, still traveling, you've crossed through hills and all these other things, and you've seen the ruins of buildings, perhaps built by giants or man. Just like really walls and other things. So far, not a lot.
Are there any chests?
There are no chests.
Damn.
You've not seen any chests where you have looked.
No, da-na-na-na.
No.
I wanted to.
But eventually, you do see the first intact building you have seen coming into a calm. You see a large circular building. Apparently, that's what it looks like. You don't even recognize it as a building at first because it is completely enclosed by briars. Large, pokey, very sharp briars.
Should have taken flight.
I got this. No, I can't find it.
What's a briar, like a thorn bush?
Basically a thorn bush.
Okay.
Wait, does Druidcraft do the...
Oh,
I don't think you can move things.
No,
No.
can it, like, make things wither?
no.
No. I think it's a life-giving thing.
Yes.
Blight would be
Joey.
one for this.
Hey, Joey. Do you think you could get through that?
You have speak with animals now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, maybe, yeah, I imagine I could. I just gotta find a path. Zaprab, something you notice. One of these little spirit things is waving at you from the base of the building of the briars.
We'll walk up to it and see what it wants.
Zephyr, what are you doing?
It motions you to follow,
I follow.
and you see a small clearing in the briars, just small enough for you to get through.
Zephyr, what are you
Zephyr!
doing?
Grab!
Just wait right there. I go through.
I'm gonna grab
Does
Zaprab
Peepers
before
follow?
I'm
Yes.
gonna grab Zaprab before we can actually walk through.
No, I'm gonna say, okay, you can make a dexterity check to try and grab him.
Oh, jeez.
Lovely!
Is it contested?
Sure.
Contested dexterity.
Yeah!
You don't need to.
Thank you.
You didn't even need to contest.
Zafra.
Why would you do that?
Gosberg is like on the cart. Zaprab's like 30 feet ahead of him.
Was that a 1?
No, it
Gosberg
was a
goes.
5.
But I got a natural
Minus
20.
He's just
Two.
like clutching the air. Come back!
So,
And Zaprab does a backflip for no reason.
Zephyr, come back!
You go up to grab Zaprab, and
On!
and Zaprab is very quick, and he manages to go through the hole, and you just shove your hand into briars, which you're fine because you're wearing a metal metal gauntlet.
Yeah.
But, like, still, like, you realize, like, damn, and he's...
Damn. Well, time to burn down the bush.
no, not Zephyr is in there.
He made his choice.
It starts raining.
What do I see inside?
So you're going through the briar bush, making your way through, and you don't think any of your teammates can follow because it's a very small
I
clearing.
can turn into a sneaky snake.
Unless someone turned into a sneaky snake.
Do you want to turn the sneaky snake and
I
follow?
look around for, like...
You know what? I'm gonna say. You know what? I'll let it be your moment. It's your moment. You be Zaphra.
And eventually you find yourself, you go into an opening, and you are inside the building.
Okay. And what do I see inside the building?
You see inside it is, it's dark, but you're a gnome, so you have dark vision up to a point. You see in this large circular building, there is a pedestal, or a cropping about 50 feet up that you can't quite get to. And then there are 4 unlit torches in front of you in a square shape.
This is perfect for it. Just got it. So, I'm going to use prestidigitation to light the torches.
Very nice.
You light the torches, and the room lights up, and you now see with the reflection of the torches, off to the side, there is a large glass device, sort of like a magnifying glass, but larger, and it's attached to the wall in some way, and it seems like it could be moved, but it also appears very heavy. And it looks like it could go over the torches.
Alright. Then I'm going to... Is there a door?
There are no doors, only the way you came in.
Okay. So... Taking telekinesis.
Should've.
Meg's doing a thing.
What are you doing, mate?
Wait, but
Jazz hands.
oh,
Jazz hands.
Bigby's hand. Because if I can't lift, I imagine Mage Hand can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's heavier than 10 pounds, for
So
sure.
I will cast Bigby's hand to lift the.
That's such a cool spell.
You
Yeah.
create your Bigby's hand, and it moves this giant magnifying glass, this giant reflecting device, over the torches, and the light from them shines up into the ceiling. And you now see up into the ceiling, farther than your vision allowed you. You see the light goes into reflective surfaces in the ceiling that appear to be in the shape of the constellations.
Alright, can I.
And as they light up, you see they are formed in such a way that they assemble in the vague shape. The constellations aren't in the right position in the sky, looking at it. But you can see they form the vague shape of a star symbol. And slowly from the floor, platforms begin to rise in the shape of stairs.
Oh, baby.
Up to the higher platform.
Can
Peepers
we-
is like,
Can we hear anything outside?
nope.
Wow.
I will go up the stairs.
That is insulated, let me tell you.
We need to figure out how to get inside. My little gnomey wormy is just stuck inside. Little fairy wormy stuck inside all alone and scared.
First, Gosberg, we don't say nommy womy.
I do.
That's your
Is
choice.
he always like this?
Always.
Yes.
Oh God.
Always.
You've been with us for a week.
2
Or
weeks at
2
this
weeks,
point.
yeah.
I
told you guys
you've
it's been a long
passed. You've
journey.
not tried to kill him, so
That's not.
you're part of
my-
the group.
Yeah.
Zafrab, you ascend the stairs, and you notice now the reflectors in the ceiling. They are probably magical in some way because the light from the torches is red, but the light in the ceiling is beginning to turn blue, and you recognize it as the symbol of the goddess of magic. Now.
Okay.
And as you climb the stairs, you see there is an altar of sorts, upon which sits a shriveled old woman. You can't even determine her species. She looks so old. You don't know if it's an old human woman who's shrunk or just a gnome who's normal-sized or tall. But she wears on her neck a chain with the symbol of Mistra, the goddess of magic. And you hear a voice say, "Seeker, what is your purpose in this land?"
To solve the problem with the giants.
And what are your goals?
That's a hard question. What are my goals? Well, I want to be able to help my friends and and protect my village. And do I need to do as a member of the Order of Silver Arrows?
And what do you want?
I guess the power to do so.
Good answers. Your mind is strong. To survive the trials ahead, your body and mind must both be equally strong. And the star in the ceiling lights up even brighter, and there's sort of a shining upon you, some sort of sparkly effect, and you feel yourself a bit invigorated.
Ooh.
She says, "Few Very few have ever come to this shrine. Even fewer in recent years and decades. Go now. And bring peace to the land.
Alright. I will. Then I guess I will leave.
You exit. And a while later, Zafrab emerges from the briars.
And I'm pacing back and forth like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? He's been in there for a while. I don't know what to do.
I'm just sharpening my greatsword, like ignoring. Just like,
Alright,
Fine.
Joey, we're gonna go in there. Alright,
God.
I need
Team
you to
Mongoose.
fight whatever you see first.
I appear on biting.
Cancel the order! Cancel the order!
oh man.
Peepers and Joey get into a scrape like,
Stop! You'll destroy the world!
Oh my god, Zephyr, you're alive!
Yeah.
I wish to
What
hug
do you
you.
expect? Alright, sure, why not?
Okay.
Crunch.
Hug him. Picking up this tiny gnome man in my manly arms.
Especially very manly.
Zafrab.
Yeah.
You have received the blessing of health.
Ooh,
Your constitution increases by 2.
Okay,
okay,
nice.
very nice.
Your blood becomes a
What's it
fine
at now?
vintage.
It's at 14 now.
Alright, cool.
A fine single malt scotch.
So that gives me about 10 more health.
That is very nice.
Not bad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just imagining every vampire in the world's gonna come after us just to get to him now. Vampire won't want to come near me.
The most legendary of blood
Have you tasted it?
is so divine.
I was wasted. 2 bites. And you know, I have a strong tolerance.
It has the tang of an A negative, but the potency of a B positive.
Okay.
The vampire connoisseur is coming.
Oh my god.
But you guys continue on. More days yet pass. Camping out. Going through the wine. Which may or may not be rat wine, depending on Andy's dice rolls.
How many caskets have we gone through by this point?
How many do you want to have gone
I'd
through?
say we gone through at least one more.
Okay.
Stop stabbing me and drinking.
Who's
my
partaking?
Roll the
Who's
dice.
partaking in the wine, by the way?
Roll the dice.
I am.
Just
No,
roll
man.
it.
I don't trust it.
Is it the rat wine?
As he's drinking, Gosberg will discreetly dump the rest of the wine as it nears the bottom.
That casket is gone now. The rat casket is gone.
Do you take poison damage or
No.
No,
Torvi, you have disease
you're
resistance.
sickened for a while.
No.
Okay. Everyone stay away from Torvi for the next 10 days. She might have the plague. Wait, what?
What?
I'm joking. Wait, does she?
5 points of lay on hands to be safe.
Can I do a medicine check on her and make sure?
Torvi, don't worry, it's completely fine. Lay on hands.
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
Don't worry, that wasn't the rat wine. Lay on hands.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's full of it?
Do you need to make an insight check?
No. No.
By the way, I wanted to. By the way, is this like just open air right now?
Sure.
Okay. In that case, I want to turn Cornelius into a giant eagle during this time.
I don't know if you can do that. Do you
No.
have Find Greater Steed?
Isn't just like challenge rating 1?
Flying is a pretty big deal.
Find greater steed is only a certain number of things.
Find Steed is like horses and stuff.
Oh, really?
Like,
Yeah.
the fact that it's a lion I'm giving to you, but it's going to do less damage than a normal
Got
lion.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was the challenge rating thing.
No, I don't think so. I mean, we can look, but I don't think so. Yeah, you can't turn him into an eagle.
Okay, that's
That would be Find Greater Steed, which
Find greater steed.
which you
get
can make.
creative and stuff.
You can make Cornelius pretty baller once you get to
You
that.
should make him a griffin.
A griffin, a periton,
Pegasus.
Pegasus.
Got it. So, just a rule of thumb, Greater Fine Steed's basically just any real animal.
What about
Fine Greater
a
Steed just
manticore?
like.
Fine Steed is
Better
basic
shit.
mounts,
Yeah.
but I'm giving you Lion because why not?
Okay, just making sure.
What level is it?
What?
It's like fourth
Fine Greater
level.
Steed, fourth level. Okay.
Fine Steed
No, it's
is like
third
second
level.
level, I think.
Well, Fine Greater Steeds.
You have to be
Like
at
fourth
least. It's fourth level and it's in Xanathar's.
Ah, okay.
What was that?
Yawn.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So
Did you say to
the
me?
way that Andy, the way that Fine Steed works, you can choose the form of a warhorse, a pony, a camel, an elk, or a mastiff. Your DM might allow other animals to be summoned as steeds.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. And then Fine Greater Steed is the same way. It's Griffin, Periton, Pegasus, and then like 2 others.
Owl
Right,
bear.
right.
Or whatever your DM says.
Elbar.
So you guys continue on the road.
I use a bipedal animal as a steed.
And as you and your wagon and your horses and your caravan are moving along,
Excuse me.
Okay.
For songs of the plague, lay your hands.
You notice a figure on the side of the road that you see up ahead hails you. A very large figure, not giant-sized,
Okay.
but wearing a cloak.
A cloak. Don't trust those guys.
Appears to
Alright.
have a long beard.
Alright, wait, he's hailing us?
Yeah, he's hailing you.
Alright, I go up to him.
I will also
You go up
follow.
to him, and you realize as you approach, this man appears to be about 7 or so feet tall.
Oh.
And you are looking at this cloaked figure, and you recognize it as a black-haired Firbolg.
Hello!
Salutations,
Uh,
he says in giant.
Oh,
I'm going to greet him the old-fashioned way, in giant, of course.
Stab him.
What's up?
What's up?
So,
We're good.
I am Torch.
Torch. Orungandir. I am the long thing of my tribe.
Mighty One, what tribe do you hail from?
The tribe of... was it
Thunder and Lightning.
Thunder and Lightning, yes. I knew that.
by the way, I'm trying.
You are far from home. Where did I write this down? I am of the tribe of Stone and Leaf. You have passed through our lands.
What did she say?
What business do you have here?
We are to make war against the giants.
Why is everyone spitting?
we just all do it because he did it. We assume they said
We assume
giants.
the word was yeah. You
Yeah.
know the word for giant is Jotun.
Okay, we just,
Why are you all
Giant.
spitting? That is very
They
unsanitary.
said the word.
I don't get it. I have not been in the loop for like a year.
I took giant in like high school.
It was an elective. It didn't take.
You never retain that stuff.
Yeah.
You go to make war on Nosnra and the Hill Giants, I presume.
True. Among others.
I will not help you in this endeavor with my own people. We are neighbors with them. I do not want to bring harm to my people. But I can show you the way if you wish it.
I wish it.
Good. We can do that. Come. My village is this way. And you guys are taken to a different Firbolg village. Hidden in the hills here. The tribe of Stone and Leaf. And you enjoy their hospitality for a time.
So, Rungadir, I have a question for you.
What is it?
Are they going to eat us?
Have I tried to eat you?
You ask that question and 2 of them are coming around with like a long stick with some rope on it and they hear that and they turn around.
Specifically Gosberg.
Yeah, it's specifically Gosberg.
Yeah.
If the answer you're thinking is no, then probably not. I've never heard of any cannibal Firbolgs, I think, ever.
Yeah,
So I
so have you
wouldn't
heard
be
the
surprised
stories?
if Mudfoot might have done something.
Guess what? Have you heard?
He spits out some wine. Sorry, I thought that might have been rat wine. Continue.
No, the red one's gone. Tovey and me drank the rest of it.
One Firbolg comes up to you. It's like, Would you like to enjoy the complimentary jacuzzi bowl?
Oh yeah,
Go speak up to it. I've heard stories. My father told me stories of these. They're delightful.
I look up. I go, not too much garlic.
You know what? I will partake in the complimentary jacuzzi bowl.
I'm joking. That doesn't happen.
Okay.
Just gets cooked.
Yeah. And in your time among the tribe of Stone and Leaf, you swap stories. Your tribe and them haven't probably talked in decades, if ever. And you pick up some tricks. They seem, whereas your tribe is very intuitive about elemental powers, lightning and thunder, of course, that your tribe is named after. They are very in tune with the animals, the beast world, and you pick up some tricks with them. Your Fearbolg beast magic is unlocked.
Ha ha.
Yeah. And true to his word, Torch travels with you for a day or two as you're along the road, and sure enough, you arrive after 1 month of travel, and you see ahead of you
No breaks.
the Steading of the Hill Giants, which I can show you a picture of.
So you all know what we must do, right?
Are you going to say something stupid?
You see, there's more of it, but they don't have that
That's
picture.
on yes.
That's some of it.
Okay.
Half of it.
It's half of it.
Oh, cool.
Oh, very nice.
Depends on what you're thinking I'm going to say.
I don't.
Wait, what?
I'm not in your mind, so.
Okay, what I was going to say
Torch
we should watch each
takes
other's
his
backs
leave
and
of you.
stay close and careful.
Torch takes his leave of you. It's like, your mission starts here, and here is where mine ends.
You
I
have
bid
been
you adieu.
a good companion for this month.
I forgot. What creatures did I hear speaking Goblin in the vision?
Bugbears.
Bugbears. Okay.
I think you guys talked to Garbon about it, and he
Bugbears.
gave you some ideas.
Okay.
Garbon is with you guys if you need a goblin translator at any point.
Okay.
You know.
Good
Yeah.
old soap.
But Mudfoot takes the lead at this point. He's like, all right, if y'all are going to be attacking that camp, we need to set up a base of operations for those of us who ain't going down into that Steading.
Yes!
Yes.
Let's find us a cave to hole up in.
All right.
Yes.
And you guys spend the rest of your day basically searching the surrounding area for a good place to set up camp, essentially. And you eventually find a good place.
I peep into a cave. I speak in animal. Is there a bear in here? No?
Just, I'm really angry.
Yeah.
Oh god, Ricky's inside.
He better not be.
my prisonership.
Alright.
Shoot on sight.
Just fire.
Shoot on sight.
Fire. I can't see anything. It doesn't matter.
And he also speaks bear for some reason.
Alright. So, you've arrived safely at this spot, a small cave near the giant stronghold. Well hidden, so you can hide your mounts and equipment here. And it is about dusk. What you can see of this stronghold, no windows are visible, and you don't see any giants about the place. But as the group of you 5 approach, the rest of warriors with you, Schmibbledorf and Rowe, are staying behind to basically essentially scout and guard the area with your less combative allies.
Can someone decide to bring a barber?
In case giants stumble upon them.
Good idea.
I mean, you also have a centaur and old Jim and them who aren't as combat capable,
Yeah.
unless they're in the apparatus. They worked as your guides and their support. They're not going to fight giants like you are.
Yeah.
Although as you 5 approach, you can hear occasional bursts of shouting and laughter faintly from within.
From within the cave?
From within the stronghold.
Oh, from
Wow.
within the stronghold. Okay.
So you said this was a storm giant stronghold, right?
This is
Hill
the
Giant.
Hill
Oh, Hill
Giant.
Giant.
Giants. I heard storm
Hill
giant. Okay,
Giant.
that's a bit different.
The
That's
Steading, to give you an idea of the area,
Storm giant.
We're
is in
not
a,
going to be murdered yet.
the Steading is in a nasty, damp
Well, don't
area
speak
in the hills
That's-
where hard rain It's raining right now. It appears to be a daily occurrence.
Oh, whoa! Is my hair out?
No,
Those are my
steaming a bit.
King
And fog is beginning to set in.
Okay.
You guys are approaching the giant Steading, and
You said it's dusk.
it is about dusk. Yes.
I would like.
So you get to choose what item you gave a +1, and I need that map. It will be hidden from you guys, so I need something to hide it. We will use books.
I'm gonna go ahead and just.
So make room.
Oh, you definitely cast mage armor.
And we'll use Rowan the Pan. Zaprab casts mage armor. He knows what's going down.
I will sneak as
Avert
best
your
I
eyes!
can.
Ah.
As best I can.
Ah, no, it burns.
So that's disadvantage, yeah.
Yes.
Just,
Meg.
just hold on, don't look.
I'm in full plate.
You have 2 warriors
yeah.
in full plate, but you can certainly sneak.
You know what? Let's just for shits and giggles. Let's just.
Yeah, everyone
For
make
shits
stealth
and
check.
giggles, let's try.
Make stealth checks.
I could have Joey.
You approach a large.
I rolled a natural 1.
You approach a large wooden gate. I need things to basically set it up.
Yeah, 7.
I was gonna put that book there so you can use your handbook.
Okay.
What? I got a 9.
Hide stuff.
I also
And then-
got a 1.
I got a 1.
1 and 7 total.
All right.
Nine total.
Someone move your put your dice box on top of this so we can get that last little corner. So to give you guys an idea for starting out on this,
Books are falling over the heap.
normally the squares are 5 feet.
17.
Squares on this map, because I couldn't fit the entire damn thing with 10 feet, are 20 feet. Okay. For the purposes of this map.
So basically, most of my movement.
Yes, actually, yeah.
Hey, when you get on the line, I could always use some company.
So who is with you? What creatures and companions do you all have with you at the moment?
Bring in the lion.
I've got Joey.
What are Asgurt's things right now?
You have them in your character sheet.
Can make
Do I?
Second page.
to make the giants afraid.
Yes.
Peepers
And
is
they're
with you?
co-giants,
Yeah.
so.
Alright, I'll
All right.
take Asgurt's, but at the first sign of him dropping to half hit points, he's gonna.
Duck.
Yeah.
Gonna get out.
All right. So you guys approach a large. Let me go to these.
Armor.
You said Joey had
yeah.
the stats of a
You
cat.
approach the front gate,
Oh yeah.
which is a great iron-bound log affair, about 7 feet wide, 16, 17, 18 feet tall. And it looks like it would be a bit of an ordeal for you guys to open
Is it
this gate.
locked?
One way to find out. There's no lock on it.
I'm gonna say I made my armor +1.
Okay, cool.
So my AC without my shield is 20 now.
Well,
All right.
I'm not gonna try and push on it.
I am going to knock on the gate.
Wait, how does that work? Oh yeah,
Soul
you get one from.
Forge plus
That's right.
one.
Going to knock?
Yes.
No.
No.
Why? It is the polite thing to do.
I stop you.
So what?
Fine, if we
what
all
Joey's
want to be
stats do?
impolite savages.
That doesn't matter. I'm going to.
What did you say?
What Joey's stats just?
Oh, just use cat for now.
Okay.
But we'll tweak it to make him a little bit better later.
Okay. So what I want to do is, I want to see if I can have Joey scout ahead a little bit, stealthy like.
Okay.
So I guess I'll roll for stealth, and then I also want to cast animal sense,
Beast sense.
beast sense. That's it.
Yeah, you can totally do so.
That's what I want to do.
So you cast beast sense on Joey.
So that's a 13.
We'll consider him, if cats don't have a plus to dex, give him like a +1 or 2. And then if I find out mongooses are super sneaky, we'll make him sneakier.
But I mean, the cat has a skill right now. It's
Yeah.
stealth.
All right, yeah. So with that, we'll say Joey, like, just goes right under the door, this front gate.
I'm casting Death Ward on Zafrab.
Okay, you do so.
Hello.
seeing through Joey the Mongoose's eyes as he climbs under, squeezes under the gate really easily. Because it was made for hill giants to get through, so they don't care about that little crack at the bottom.
Right.
He sees 2 snoring hill
You dropped
giants,
the one instead of
who you imagine are supposed to be guards guarding the entrance, and they're lying curled up blissfully asleep just inside the front gate with a nearly empty keg of what Joey smells to be ale
Okay.
between them.
Anything? Can you see anything further?
Yeah, he could. If you want him to keep going,
Just a little
how
bit.
far can he get from you?
Let's see. Just so I can be
Basically,
certain.
he sees this front area right here at the top,
Okay.
and you guys can now pick your minis. Who is texting?
Maybe we shouldn't use minis since they're not gonna fit.
I mean, just so we know where you are, mostly.
We should pick one mini for the group, and then if
What-
somebody goes,
If someone separates you guys.
yeah,
Okay.
we'll pick another mini.
Okay.
So let's use the one that fell out.
We are a penguin.
We are a penguin.
Very nice.
It's my sister sending me something.
Where's that puffin?
She said my nephew told me to send you this, and I don't know what it's gonna be,
It's an owl.
but I assume it's going to be.
Yeah, it looks like an owl.
Ridiculous.
Penguins don't have that type of feet.
You have the bird as your thing.
It doesn't. It doesn't say. It doesn't say
Down here.
for range.
Oh, that's where it is. I thought.
There's
Huh?
there's
What
no
was that?
range on it.
Duration of the spell,
Backwards.
1 hour. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can basically. And can you just turn it on and off?
I think
See through his eyes, or is it just
it's
the ones?
concentration. So yeah,
So where are
up
the,
to an hour
where
if
are
I
the
wanted to
hill
hold it like
giants?
that.
Where are the hill giants?
There's 2 giants just inside the front gate.
So as he's doing this,
Not in front of it, so you could open it.
So-
There doesn't appear to be a bar
okay.
keeping you guys from opening the gate.
So okay, as Joey's going through, I'm just saying what I'm saying.
Okay, and then, and then you see there's a bunch of giants' bags
Okay.
lined up on this wall right here.
Very nice.
Yes. There, I'll say the 2 giants are right there, and that's the keg between them.
Okay.
There's a door there, double doors there, and a door there. And then there is a staircase as Joey pads forward, right here,
Okay. So
Andy, you
which
don't have a
you
magic
see,
weapon,
guys.
right?
You guys see from outside, from that perspective. There is
I
a
have my crystal
tower
dagger. But I
going up, a guard tower of some
You
sort.
typically use what, a maul?
Huh?
A maul or a
Okay.
hammer?
I used a hammer.
Warhammer.
okay. Can he peek under the doors at all?
Let's take a look.
Just to be extra sure.
You know, I don't see a reason he can't.
Okay, I'm gonna have Joey just be super curious right now.
Yep. All right. So Joey sneaks through. Where do you want him to go?
I want
As many places he can go.
Yeah, as many as he can.
All right. So Joey begins. We'll say this one. Do you want to do this one? Okay. He has to go by the hill giants, but they don't appear to be woken up by him. They're pretty sound sleepers.
Got it.
No. And he goes and he enters this hallway right here.
Right.
Left or right?
Left.
All right. He finds there's just more hallway and 2 doors that he
Okay.
can go through. 1 door there, and then there's a door there.
Okay, so can he peek under the cracks at all?
Yeah, from outside that door,
Yeah.
going on the left, he can hear a lot of he can hear a lot of rollicking and smacks and shouts and laughter.
Okay.
That doesn't sound to you like adult hill giants.
Okay.
It sounds smaller.
Younglings. Killing younglings.
While we're waiting, I'm casting magic weapon on his warhammer.
Okay.
And then can I look through the other doors?
So it's plus
Yes.
1 for an hour.
Okay, thank you.
You go and check in there, this door,
Mm-hmm.
and in that room, with Joey's previous stealth check, that's enough for him to not be noticed
Okay.
by the hill giant sleeping
Okay.
in that bed, a big female hill giant. That place contains scattering of furnishings, hides on the floors, a bear skin on the wall, a chair, a stool,
Got it.
a huge chest.
Okay.
and a vast bed mounted on the furs.
Y'all are hearing this because I'm saying it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what we must do.
Yeah, you see some stuff scattered about the room that seems like it might be valuable. Your jobs here are to punish the Hill Giants.
Mhm.
That includes killing them, killing important leaders,
Killing the
warriors
kids.
among them, and also taking the goods.
Got it. All right, I'm gonna call Joey back a little bit. Can he?
All right, but yeah, sleeping Hill Giant in there with a big chest.
Okay. I think that's good for right now. I don't want to risk it too much. I'm gonna call Joey back then.
All right.
Okay, I say, what do we do about those younger ones?
Use them in order to get us into.
Can any of you cast a quiet spell or something like that?
Well,
Anything that can silence our fighting outside?
no. Sorry.
Nothing. Okay.
I don't have silence. It's not wizard spell.
Let's see if I do.
I have an idea. Can we lock them in the room?
Maybe
They're
we could-
outside. They're outside.
Oh, really?
You
Okay.
have 2 sleeping ones.
Yeah, there's 2 sleepy ones right there.
No, I mean the
other one?
children.
Yeah.
Oh, we
The children
can
are
we
in
can
their own
certainly
room.
have try that.
Can we lock them inside from the outside? Lock it from the outside?
We could try.
Yeah. Either that or just go Anakin on them.
Let's
No.
not. Let's try not to.
Let's try not to.
Complete our journey into the Sith Order.
I think we should deal with the problems that we see first, and then, or at least,
The thing is, if we attack one of
maybe
them, it's
we
probably
could
gonna work.
lure the 2 that are in the first hall out to us,
Oh, I have
And
an idea
then-
with that then.
and then we could kill them,
Or at least knock them out.
or at least knock them out, and then go.
They're already asleep.
Oh, okay. Well,
I told you guys, they're
Yeah.
snoring inside. Like,
You guys
if you get
wanna-
close enough to the front gate, you can hear it.
yeah.
We could leave them, but that would be a huge liability.
Yeah, well, we don't
possible
want to get
too.
caught sneaking past them either. We don't want them to get the drop on us.
Do you want us to get the drop on them since they're sleeping?
I mean, it might be.
Because, the thing is, if they're sleeping, right, we would be at an advantage to taking them, if not out, then take them down, and they're just going to be unconscious for probably the next couple hours.
You have to be quick then.
Yeah.
We have to take them relatively fast.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, she
And
can't
then-
really do a lot of stealth. I can't really do a lot of stealth.
I can't do any stealth.
Yeah.
The 2 of us can't do any stealth.
She can't also because her hair is now fire.
Sight checks. As far as being heard, I think Torvald can still be fairly stealthy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have disadvantage on stealth that relies on sight. So, if it relies on hearing,
Yeah, it's getting dark, and you know Torvi's hair is lighting up your immediate area.
yeah.
What I can do is I can cast Fairy Fire on one of the giants, I believe.
Well,
It
it's an
catches an
area,
area. You could probably get both.
No, I could catch both, so we could have an extra, so we could have that advantage to hit them, and hit them as hard as you feasibly can without burning through too much of your better stuff.
I also got a snaring strike to trap.
If you have any binding things or anything like that, that would also be good to use.
Nope.
Okay.
And we have magical manacles.
Yeah.
Well,
Manacles?
Magical manacles, or no?
They won't work on giants, I don't think.
Do you have the
maybe-
rod of the
I do.
the movable rod?
No, but I have a movable
I
rod.
do.
Place that over one of the
It
giants.
spins in place.
Yeah. I remember us making
Maybe
that.
we could.
Oh, what we'll do
Maybe we could
while they're
knock them
sleeping
out,
is
put their heads next to each other, and then click it over their necks.
we could, but first what we should
How,
do is
how long is the immovable rod?
What?
How long is the immovable rod?
Forever.
Wait, what? No, I mean, how long is the rod?
Oh, I don't know.
What's its duration?
It's an
I'll say
infinite
this.
rod.
I'll say this. I'm not going to look at it right now, but we'll say it's a rod about this big.
Mm.
I think it's
Okay.
like the size of a ladder rung, so I don't think it could hold both
Maybe
giants
a
down by
feet,
the
2
neck.
feet.
Okay.
I feel like what we can do is I can use my +1 steel rope to tie the feet of one of them. You can
And
place the rod down,
on one of them.
and then perhaps we could gag one of them while we take care
I
of
also
the
have
other.
ensnaring strike, which could also hold one down enough, give you enough time in order to tie it down.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what happens. All
We're
right.
just planning on knocking them out right now.
Yes.
Right now, we're trying to incapacitate one as quietly as we can, and then knock the other one out.
I think we should try and incapacitate both as quickly as we can.
Of course, but what I'm
Always
trying to say is do it a little bit
Quiet.
sneaky.
Yeah. So I think Zafrat maybe hold back on your spells, keep them for later.
Okay, if you have any.
For the younglings.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
All right. Let's go.
I'm gonna sneaky
You have
walk
to
in
open the
there.
door, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That requires an athletics check.
I will help you.
Okay, I'll
Yeah, sure.
roll for that. So athletics. That's 14 plus 9.
Yeah, no, you open it. You open this door, this big old wooden door,
Mm-hmm.
big gate really. And you all now see the giants inside. They are not awakened by your opening of the
I
door.
would like to stealth.
You may all make stealth
I'm
checks.
gonna stealth.
It's a 7.
It's a 13
Does
again.
anyone have pass without trace?
That's a 7. No one here's a high level druid or ranger.
God damn it.
Well, anybody with poor
Wait.
stealth, maybe stay back.
Did you
a
roll
little.
twice?
No.
Okay.
I have to roll twice.
I have to roll twice. I was asking her because I thought I heard there was Jordan's.
So 13. 2.
Natural 1.
7.
7.
All right.
Can
So-
See, the funniest thing, this D20 still thinks it's rolling for a rogue. The first one was a 17. Damn it. Shit.
I'm gonna say with that, the two hill giants, as you guys are getting closer and the light and the sounds of armor approach,
We're doing real good at sneaking, everyone!
and they kind of wake up, and now it's time to roll initiative.
Oh, good. The other thing I'm so
Can I try?
so great at.
Can I try and persuade them in giant that it's only a
I
dream?
go first.
Wow. Okay, you rolled an 18. I was like,
I still go first.
That's for me. That is.
this isn't good. The cleric's going high.
Not.
Well, not higher than you. The cleric and the wizard are the top of the
10.
round.
Well, wizard is best at top.
No, I know.
21.
It's wizard's gold.
All right. Hold on a moment. Let me just get
Quick on the draw.
thingamajigs out. Meg.
Don't do
thinking-
anything
blank
loud.
one.
I'm thinking of taking alert since I just have a flat initiative roll right now.
Might be a good
That's a
idea.
good idea.
Because when they're paralyzed,
Yeah.
which can't do anything.
Does alert give you like a +2 to your first
Plus
5.
plus 5? Oh, okay.
I might take a word.
All right.
don't.
Jordan, you don't need
I'm
it.
joking.
I might take alert so I can get a +3.
What'd you get?
19.
So I can
All right.
get plus 15.
Jordan, what did you get?
27.
All right. Meg.
21.
Meg.
It's over.
Andy.
32.
13?
Yes.
Okay. Jonathan?
10. I get to go last.
Oh, good. The barbarian's going last.
Can you two switch places?
Yeah, right. You're Jonathan. Take
All
my
right.
initiative.
My little initiative squares are set up. Now, first up, Jordan
Shocking.
and Peepers. What does Zafrap and Peepers do?
I am going to do hold monster on one of the hill giants.
Good idea.
All right. What kind of save does he need to make?
Will save. Wisdom save, I mean. Sorry, Pathfinder.
Cool. That was a 6 minus 1.
That does not pass.
All right.
Really?
That hill giant is paralyzed. He's like, "Ugh."
Then, on the other one, Peepers is going to do 2 eye raise.
What does Peepers do?
Let's see. What does Peepers do?
Just throws his
So that
Peeper's
is
got a mind of his own.
peepers.exe. cease to function.
Telekinetic array, which
Always.
they're more than medium, aren't they?
Yeah,
a little bit.
Very
So that's
ambitious.
Just barely. Just
And
barely.
fear ray. So that's a wisdom saving throw.
Again.
Oh,
DC
they're
12.
so good at this, though. DC 12?
Yeah.
Somehow he makes that.
That would have been.
With a minus 3,000, he somehow succeeded that save.
Yeah. No, if it was intelligence, you would have a much better shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, Peeper shoots these 2 rays at this giant. It's like, whoa. Next up, Meg.
How
What does
far away
Torvi
are
do?
they?
How far? We will say, for the purposes of this, okay, you're within 30 feet.
Alright, I go up to them and I do. Or actually, I do, but after I hex.
So
Okay,
So you,
So you hex, and then 2 with the Giant Slayer.
Yeah. Oh god. 15 and 24.
Those will both hit.
Or is it?
My
I'm
God.
sorry.
Yeah, grab it.
And I'm hitting the one
Can I see
who's not
Zachary? So
held.
much less.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Nice.
okay.
Makes us
So
unlucky.
he needs to make a strength save.
He does.
Wait.
Guy.
He succeeds.
He needs to make another one.
All right. Giant Slayer. What's the DC?
12?
Is it like 13? 12, 13? It's in that ballpark.
I don't know.
Okay, someone give me the DM's guide.
very nice.
How dare you?
There's a chance he fails and a chance he succeeds, and that depends on what number it is. It is a 15, so he fails.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, you can keep this with you.
So that giant gets knocked prone. Don't worry, throw it down. I'm not using it.
Okay. So this is it's
covered.
2d6 for each hit with the Giant Slayer. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's
Another 2d6
Another-
from Hex.
2d6 from Hex. Okay.
And then 2d8.
And then 2d8.
By the way, you don't.
So this is right, yeah?
Wait,
Wait,
which
what
one
level
are you
did you-
hitting?
I'm hitting the one that's not held.
But I mean, just so you know,
It crits. It
well,
auto
yeah,
crits.
it auto crits.
Does it auto crit or
Yeah.
is it?
Yes.
It's like hold person. When
Oh,
you're
wait.
paralyzed and you
Yes.
hit them with a melee, it's auto.
I thought it was just advantage, or is it
No,
an
it's
auto
auto
crit?
crit.
When
Yeah,
a creature is
if you
prone or restrained?
Paralyzed.
paralyzed.
It's an auto crit.
Both of them are paralyzed?
No,
No,
just
just
one.
one.
of them. If you hit the one that's paralyzed.
But
Yeah,
he is
no,
now
that's-
prone, guys, so
That is
So
true.
that's
I'm
advantage.
looking at it. Yeah.
That's
so
advantage.
that's
It's
advantage.
advantage and it's a crit when you're within 5 feet of the attack.
If you're
the creature
attacking
you're
a
hitting.
paralyzed
Yeah.
guy.
Do you
Alright,
want
yeah.
me to attack
I mean,
paralyzed?
it's a
I
lot of
already said
damage.
I wasn't.
And also,
Okay.
yeah, but just for
That's for you next.
just to make
What?
sure that everyone knows.
Oh, to hit the paralyzed.
Roll your damage.
I already
they
said
You
it.
already did it.
get
It's
another
good.
save if
Fine.
you take damage. It's
You're the one
just
with the
at
Giant
end of
Slayer.
turn.
You're taking out the guy who's not stilled. So
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So wait, did she get a crit or did she not?
she did not because she's not hitting the
So
paralyzed
it's
one.
1d6 for Hex, isn't it?
She hit him twice.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Okay.
1, 2, 4.
If you hit the
24 plus 6. So 30 plus 6. So 36.
All right, 36 points of damage.
Good.
Non-lethal. If it is lethal.
That doesn't knock him out or kill him, but okay.
Okay. But if it...
It's a giant.
I know, I'm just saying.
don't want to kill you.
I'm just saying.
I mean, you guys are sort of here to kill giants. I'm just
Yeah. We're
saying.
I know.
Yeah,
but,
why are we
like,
trying to knock them unconscious?
I'm just killing them.
Well, I
They
said
were already unconscious. You guys were like making a plan to knock them unconscious. I'm like,
We're just killing them then?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's whatever you guys want to do. I'm just
Fine,
saying.
okay.
I'm not going after children,
not?
but
Because
Probably.
I was
I'm not
saying
Goblin
that
Slayer.
at worst, we're going to have to knock him
God.
out. At best, we're going to
That
have to
was
kill him.
brutal.
That was
It was really
what I was
brutal.
going to say.
so I mean, goblins.
Because knocking
from that
out
world.
isn't a deterrent.
Yeah.
36 points of damage, and what does that as a creeks do?
Asgrix is gonna go after
No,
the
he's
one
safe.
who's held.
Okay.
So that's a crit.
So that's a crit if he hits.
Yeah, he gets 2 attacks. Yeah, all his information is on your sheet now.
He gets 2 attacks, yeah?
Bite and a claw.
Bite and a claw, yeah.
What?
Oh wait, it's crit, but it's an automatic crit?
He has to hit.
You
He
have
has
to
advantage
hit.
on
Oh,
the attacks.
hit. Okay. Okay, that's a 19 and a 10 on the die.
Okay, he has advantage, yeah, but that'll hit.
That'll hit, and that's a crit?
Mm-hmm.
It's not okay, yeah.
Okay. And then that's a natural 20.
Okay, yeah,
So
well,
it's
it's a
just a
crit
crit.
anyways.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
roll double the damage for his 2 attacks.
1d8.
Because Jonathan, inflict wounds auto crit
1d6.
60-10.
Yes, it does.
So 1d8 and 1d6.
You gonna inflict wounds?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, please do. It's just
Yeah.
like, hey, how you doing? Alarm flies off.
This is yeah. Okay.
That's my AC.
15 plus 6 plus 6, so 15 plus 12, so
That's
27.
27.
27.
27 points of damage.
All right.
Asgrix is like, I've never done this much damage in my life.
So next up, Rogar Murdu.
Yes.
Rogar Wackadoo.
I'm going to go up to the giant that is on the ground, the held one,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to crack my knuckles and act like I'm resuscitating him, but use inflict wounds.
Okay.
That's a natural 19.
That'll
plus
hit.
9. Yeah, that's a 28. Do I even need to roll again with advantage?
No, I mean, if you want to, but he's gonna.
It's an auto crit anyway.
Yeah.
So
I took hold person, so you just do.
For each spell slot,
29.
I know. You could walk into a room and hold everybody. And then just
33 points of necrotic damage.
How many points?
33 points of necrotic damage.
33. Okay.
you would. That's why I want to play Father Dwarf again, just because whole person's into part of this shtick.
All right. So you go up and just necrotically blast this giant, and you guys see black veins go across his chest.
Ow.
Yeah, very ow. And that's it for your turn, I believe.
Yes.
So next up, the giant's turn. The one that is held is going to try to resist because he gets to do that, right?
Yeah. It's another saving throw at the end of each.
It's the end of his turn, so we'll say this is the end of his turn. What's the DC, I believe, is higher than 13.
Yes, it is 17.
Okay, yeah, so he is very hard for giants to get out of. Hill giants, at least. And the second one is going to pick his butt up off the floor.
Hey.
He's like, ugh, and he takes out his longsword,
Whoa.
which he's wielding.
What's it look like?
It looks like a giant-sized longsword.
A lot of scrap metal.
And he makes a swipe at you, Torby.
Mm-hmm.
But he only gets a 12 to hit.
No.
That was in character.
Oh,
That was a 12 to hit. But he does get another attack. So he's going to try to hit you again. And that was a 15 to hit. So with this big old longsword, it's
Yeah,
like,
I can make a couple suits of armor with that sword.
and Torby is just dodging out of the way as he brings this sword down twice.
Okay, what an idiot. What a maroon. Alright.
Next up, Gosberg.
Okay.
What does Gosberg do?
First, I'm going to have Cornelius run up and attack him.
All right, Cornelius runs up and attacks.
Cornelius, does pack tactics also happen?
No.
Okay.
Cornelius is a bit nerfed because it's from Feinstein.
Makes sense. Okay. So I'm going to attack, and that's going to be 2 attacks. One with bite and a claw, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to be... It's going to be a... What's a bonus proficiency for a lion? It's going to be +5, I think?
I think it's +5.
Okay, that's going to be a 14 and a 23 to hit. 20.
Which one are you hitting? The one that's up or the one that's paralyzed?
One that's up.
Okay, those will both hit.
Okay.
Giants, the hill giants aren't hard to hit, guys.
And also, the bonus, I think, is 3, right?
I believe so.
Okay. This one will be 15 points of damage.
Okay, another 15.
And then Gosberg is going to attack. I'm going to separate these into 2 attacks. So the first attack is going to be a set. Well, that's going to be
On the one that's
against?
up?
Yeah.
On the one that's up?
Up guy or paralyzed guy?
Up guy.
I'm up guy. How you doing?
Yeah.
What's up, guy?
What's up, guy?
That's going to be
Not much.
that's over 13 anyway, so it's gonna hit anyways. And while I'm hitting, I'm also going to use Unwavering Mark on him.
Okay.
So that basically means that he anyone else that he hit, if he targets anyone else that isn't me, he's gonna have disadvantage. Also, if he targets anyone else that isn't me, I can make a special attack on my turn.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get advantage. So that's going to be the first attack and the second attack. With my Warhammer +1. That's also going to be 17 to hit. Okay. Or 17 plus everything else.
Yeah, you hit. You hit both dice. Wreck him.
Mm-hmm.
Wreck his day.
Okay, so let's see. 21 points of damage.
Is that with +2?
I did +10. So
I thought you used your +1 on your armor.
I cast Magic Weapon on his
You cast magic
Warhammer.
weapon. That's correct.
yeah, I did
All right.
+10.
So how much total was the damage?
21 points of damage. Yeah, 21 points of damage.
All right. Yeah, Gosberg and Cornelius run up the lion, scratching and biting at the giant, and Gosberg just comes up and cracks the hammer right in his knee.
Ow.
Yeah.
You took a hammer to the knee.
Next up, Orungundia.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the prone guy. It's an auto crit, right? So he's gonna
You gotta
fly.
roll to hit.
He's gonna
Yeah.
fly. I'm gonna roll my 2 attacks.
How does it work with hold?
I mean, he can move, just like he can't move.
Yeah,
His
so
body
He
can
can be
move.
moved, yeah.
Okay.
He can be moved.
One is a 15,
That'll hit.
and then the other is a 19.
That'll also hit.
So okay.
Slam him into the other guy.
So it's 2d6, but it's a crit, right? So
So it's 4d6.
Yeah.
Plus 12.
Plus 12. Jesus.
You're a monster.
That's 9 plus 12. That's 21. Wait, I didn't roll my extra. Plus 5. That's 20. That's 28 points of damage. Is
All
that
right.
for my first one?
That's for both hits. It's plus 12, because
26
plus 6
yeah,
for each
you're
hit.
right.
You only add your strength
Right.
modifier once.
So
regardless.
I'm gonna knock him up in the
So
air.
28?
With both crits, I assume I'm sending him flying with Siegebreaker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock him up in the air and then juggle him into his companion if I can do that.
Jesus.
You do so. You send him up into the air a little bit, which you've never seen a hill giant fly.
Whoa.
But as he's coming down, he
I have a
hits him again.
technicality question. Does that count as him leaving my threatened range?
He's moved out, but not by his own volition. So no, that doesn't.
Okay.
You don't get attacks of opportunity. Nice try, but no. And you knock him into the other dude, and I believe I fucking came up with some stats for what it would fucking do, but fuck it. For now, we're just gonna say it does a d6 of damage to both of them.
Very nice. Should I roll that?
Yeah, I won't even have you roll to hit. They're both big enough that you can just have them slap into each other.
One's a 4 and the other's a 3.
All right.
Boom. I'm just imagining what I'm gonna do would be the world's
So
greatest.
as you
football
two are
player.
fighting the giant that was prone and not, he wasn't prone anymore. He wasn't prone anymore. He got up. But as you guys are fighting him, the other giant comes in and is now in front of you guys, and the other one has been pushed back a bit. He's like,
Oh, what the crap?
Is the paralyzed
happens
one
very
still
quickly,
alive?
and you guys hear just two big old meaty smacks as they collide.
Just like sumo wrestlers.
Exactly, like sumo wrestlers. And I assume you don't want Joey to get into the fracas.
Joey, attack him. Give Joey right
For one
Joey
point
is
of
not
damage.
doing anything. He's on my shoulder, if anything.
All right, next up,
Joey's chilling.
back to the top, Zafrav and Peepers.
Alright, so I'm gonna just do what I'm gonna do is I'll do firebolt on the one that is not paralyzed.
All right.
And that's gonna be
Spit that fire.
12 to hit.
12 will not hit.
Just
Yeah, you shoot a firebolt, and it just hits him in the belly. And that one wasn't, as it shoots from your wand and hits him, it's not quite strong enough to get through the thick hide of the hill giant.
You gotta go from the inside.
The skin is thinner on the inside. The skin outside is too thick. I will have to harm them from the inside.
But won't the skin on the inside be just as thick as the skin on the outside?
So then Peepers is gonna
Yeah,
go,
it's a
gonna
D6.
use,
You're right. I looked up this.
Peepers is gonna use 2 eye rays at him.
The
That's
same one.
fear and telekinesis again.
Alright, let's roll him a fear check.
Please.
He rolled really high, man.
I refuse. They've grown wise to Peeper's tricks.
No!
Stories have been told.
Keepers.
Yeah, the stories have been told. This hill giant's like, you
I
are
know
not
you
as scary
keepers.
as I was told, tiny monster.
Watch, now he's gonna roll a natural 1 on his next one and be like,
I'm joking. He doesn't say that. The people that Peepers has frightened never survived.
no. Peepers murders them.
I think the only survivor was Blake. I don't know.
Blake has been spreading stories.
Blake.
Stupid
terrifying.
So that happens.
Floating head with many
You'll see him
eyes.
again. Don't worry. Might be this game. Might be another one. He'll make a
Murder
return. That's a
Blake.
recurring character. I can't throw out gold like that. Next up is Torby.
Okay.
These are both of the giants are bloodied now at this point. It's worth noting.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, do these giants have pouches on them?
They do not, I will say, but there are several giants bags in this area.
Okay.
Yes, this outdoors area that
Okay.
you're currently in.
I'm gonna just do stabby.
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
Because I already cast Hex, so.
Yeah, on the same guy?
Yeah.
Same guy as before? Yes.
Yeah. The up guy.
Up guy.
What's up, guy?
So that's a natural 20.
Alright.
17 and a 19.
Those all hit, yes.
Jesus.
God
So
damn,
that's
Corby.
3. Yeah, I assume the nat 20 is for the giant slayer.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
That's 46.
76 total. I think.
Wait, let
Am
me
I doing
just do this.
4?
46 for the Giant Slayer, natural 20, and 2d8 for the Giant Slayer, natural 20.
Plus 2d6
Plus
for him.
96.
2d6 for the...
Well, you're hitting
Hex.
it third time with Hex, so another d6 on top of that. So 96.
Wait, why...
Hex is giving you 5.
You hit with another bonus action from Wayfinder, I'm assuming.
Yes, but this is for the natural... I'm just doing
Okay,
the natural
just doing the
20
natural 20.
dice.
46
Dice
from that, and then 2 from Hex.
Hex, and then 2d8 from
Just the rapier.
Yeah.
the
Just
rapier.
rapier. Okay, yeah. Roll that, I suppose.
Well, I'm gonna get all the rest of the dice. I'm just doing it.
I mean,
die by
do
die.
this just to see
Okay.
if it kills this guy.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
And then we'll just transfer those attacks to the other ones since they have the same damn AC.
And then they will crit instantly.
That's good rolls.
Okay.
That's some good rolls.
10.
How big are hill giants compared to a humanoid, anyways?
Compared to a humanoid, they are significantly larger.
Like, how many
than they're about-
humanoids would make up a giant? Like,
They're
height
like
wise?
13
Hill
feet.
giants are
Just out of
about
curiosity.
16 feet tall,
Oh, that's
Big
pretty good
boys.
size.
on average.
On average, okay.
12 plus 10.
Just imagine just a hill
Yeah.
giant
22
with
plus-
gigantism.
They're big.
He's just like 25 feet
The
tall.
mountain giant.
And when you crit, you only add your modifier.
You only add
once.
modifiers once in
Okay,
any
just
case.
making
How much damage was it just on that one hit? Still adding?
Yeah, hold on. 28. 28.
28. Okay.
Points of
Unparalyzed
damage.
guy is barely standing.
Okay.
Alright, I'll use the Wayfinder attack. Oh, he needs to make a strength save.
He does.
Twice.
He succeeds.
Okay. I will use the Wayfinder attack on him.
Okay. You already rolled that attack.
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm just saying.
you stab him with the Giant Slayer once, and it knocks him back a bit, and then you go up with the Wayfinder, and that finishes the job. You don't have to roll for that. He doesn't have a lot left.
Okay, and then the other guy, I'll use
Last Wayfinder.
Last Giant Slayer. So I shouldn't have put the dice back. Okay.
It's the same math.
Because
No, it's not.
Guessing how much you're gonna deal.
Hold on, let me try and I want to roll this.
She doesn't have.
It's a lot of dice.
Okay.
I don't have hex
This
on
guy's
him.
had the crap kicked out of him,
I
but
don't
yeah,
have hex on him.
you don't have hex on him. But you're gonna crit. So that's 46 and another 2d8.
Let me just try.
Okay, minimum you roll
6 points of damage. That's minimum.
6 points of damage plus 5
That's 11.
No, plus 7.
Plus 7.
plus 7.
No, plus 6.
Yeah. So
11.
12.
Oh yeah, 12.
And I assume that's not gonna be the case. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Unless you rolled all ones, you get him.
30.
If you rolled all ones and a single 2, you would get him.
30.
But
You
yeah,
kill him.
so that does it. So Torvi takes out both of the giants in a single turn.
Victory!
Slow clap.
I mean, I helped.
Yes, you did. You did help a lot.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna
The automatic
right after
resistance.
this fight. Can I go and just check the persons of the giants?
Yeah, the giants don't appear to have anything on them at the moment
How long
besides
does
their
the
weapons.
fort last
Okay.
for?
These two big
8
old
hours.
longswords that you don't think you could wield with your size.
How
Yeah.
long does
Question: How unkempt are their toes?
Very unkempt.
Can I begin grabbing toenails?
Yes.
You don't have the tools for that, but you could certainly try.
I say, Zafrab, could you give me some of those to give to Mordenkainen?
Alright, so I will.
I promised him a gift.
Okay. So I'll grab some giant toenails.
Well, you guys do that. You wanted to look around and stuff. You two
I'll also
are not
Because
dealing
I already
with
have 2
toenails.
sets
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, I'll look around for Rungadeer.
You see on that side piece there's a bunch of items of giant outerwear, capes, cloaks, and the like, and bags hanging from pegs along the wall.
Right. I'm gonna search through those.
Yeah, I will as well.
I'll help too. We'll each search one each.
Sure.
Yeah, there's
How
a
many
bunch
are
of them. Let's look at that map actually. How many do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll say there's 5.
There are 5 of us currently.
Yes.
Okay.
Anybody
So-
want a bag?
I'll get a bag.
I'll take a bag.
I'm gonna hand
Roll-
bags off. to
Bags
people.
of what?
Giant bags.
Giant
Oh,
bags.
Bags
Let's
of
number the
giant-
bags 1 to 5 and each choose one at random.
Alright.
Okay, so I need to find a D4. Some D4s for me.
Wait, what? D4?
Okay, no, just me.
Oh.
3,
Is there anything to drink if I may ask?
6. Okay,
Probably.
so you are all gonna roll D100s
Yep.
to find the 6 items in your bag.
6 items?
6 items per bag?
Per bag.
Oh.
So we roll 60 100s?
Yes. So roll the first one, and then you can decide whether you want to keep it or write it down.
Yeah, I'll
We'll
do
go
it.
around
I'll do them.
We'll go around the table.
Yeah, I'll
And
do
I
it.
have multiple tables to pull things off of.
Sweet.
So we'll always pick the best one.
Fantastic.
The
I'll do
most
one.
fun one.
Can I have the pencil, please?
Yeah, no problem. Here you go. I'm gonna do mine last because I don't want to start yelling over everyone.
Just roll 1 D100.
But you don't have to do anything. You just
It's
remember.
one at a time. Tyler, what'd you get?
44.
44 on. Oh, where's my table?
Also, how many sacks of giant toenails do I get from?
Oh my god! Just for now, we'll just
Let-
say you have a
let's-
big old sack.
Okay, so
Just write a big old sack of ever-growing number
3 sacks
of
now.
those.
Jesus
Don't-
Christ. What's your strength?
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're toenails.
They're giant toenails.
I can carry
He
them.
likes-
Giant toenails like the size of your head.
He likes
Yeah.
to munch them on the.
Oh,
That's disgusting.
He likes to put them in stews.
Bag of holding. Is what I do. Or he would have the Hindersack.
He also likes to put them in stews to serve
Candy
to
haversack.
emperors.
Yes, he would have the Hindersack.
Hewards say that 5 times fast.
He was handy haversack. He was handy haversack. He was handy haversack. He was handy haversack. He was handy
Did I
haversack.
lose the Giants back?
I think you lost it at like 3.
Of my...
What?
What was that?
I want to slap her, but I couldn't, so I compensated with noise.
A weird noise.
Wait, are we doing it again?
No.
I'll do it again.
No.
No.
Here it is. Okay,
We
44.
need a soundboard.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look and find an interesting one. 44.
45.
Fire to fire.
Furky fur.
Fire to fire.
44. With the 44, you find a polished lump of amber the size of a humanoid head.
Oh my god.
Dear goodness.
Thousands of insects suspended inside.
Are there any mosquitoes and do they contain dinosaur blood? One guy.
Are we talking like medium humanoid head?
Yes, medium humanoid.
Cast
There are no large humanoids.
No. Well, small humanoids.
Okay, yeah.
I was.
Yeah, it's like the size. It's a polished lump of amber the size of a human head. Zafra, what did you get?
94.
94. Okay, let's look.
I can use
That
this
one's
as
actually
weapons.
okay. Is that funnier than the one I wrote down? Let's just check real quick. You guys already found that one on my list. So you find a giant-sized teddy owlbear.
That's adorable.
Oh, keep it.
Burn it.
We'll cut
Torby?
it open and sleep in it.
Oh, I got a 45.
45. Okay. What is that on mine? On my list.
Just so you know, I also got that. So should I just read well?
That's fine. I have multiple lists.
Okay.
You find
10
a,
things of bags.
you find a huge glass bottle containing a model sailboat, which appears to be seaworthy and can carry one medium creature from. You know this because your dad's a boat maker. Sure, you know this is an operational boat in a bottle.
In a giant bottle.
In a giant bottle.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
We'll say for the sake of things with these bags, you guys stash things on the side that are too big for you guys to carry through the place.
You can put it on the cart.
I'll keep it.
Gosberg,
Yeah, 54.
54. Well, I should be marking these off on my list, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Whoa.
54 on my list.
Toss stuff after me. I'm horrible at catching.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You know I love you.
Alright.
A 54 on mine, you find a silver symbol of Anam, the god of giants. That appears to be worth some decent money because it's a large silver symbol, holy
Very
symbol.
nice, yeah.
One of them's Claire.
How do you spell Anam?
A-N-N-A-M. And it's worth 80 gold.
Okay.
Alright, Jonathan,
I got a 45.
you find a big ol' red scarf.
Cool.
Oh,
It's a giant
yeah,
red scarf.
You're gonna need that probably.
Use a handkerchief for them.
Don't
Yeah.
say that.
Jordan. You
No.
already
Next around the table.
42.
42 for Tyler.
Oh, I need to
The
keep
meaning
rolling.
of life.
What
The
is the
meaning-
music of life?
Silence.
what?
My brother.
42 on my list, you guys already got. That's how you got Joey. So on this list that I'm looking at, you find a half-completed scrimshaw carved in the likeness of a remoraz made from a humanoid spinal column.
Jesus.
Dear.
You can leave these things, I want to point out, if they don't
No, I can
strike their
finish
fancy.
You said half carved Remmerhaus?
Yeah. Is that
I mean,
right?
if you want.
90.
90. Sorry, on my list is pretty bad. Let's make sure there's not something. I doubt there's something better. Yeah, no, okay.
God.
You find a large piece of parchment that you open up And it appears to have a charcoal drawing of a nude giant.
Oh God!
Wait, this is very important.
The
Can we
lighting's
sell
pretty.
this?
I land fire with prestidigitation.
Yeah. Do you have modify memory yet? Because you're gonna need
No, I
it.
don't.
I'm gonna. What was that?
You don't want to know.
Are you burning up a paper?
Yes.
Why didn't you just give it to Torby? She can do it.
You guys just hear Zaphra. My eyes!
His face starts melting like from fucking Raiders
That's
of the
how
Lost
I
Ark.
Lay on hands! I put my hands over his eyes and you
He shoved your
I need
fingers
greater
into his
restoration
eyes.
for that.
Roll a Constitution save to not die. To not go full Raiders of the Lost Ark.
No.
Oh no.
That is a 9.
Torby, what'd you get?
I got an 84.
84. Alright. 84. Let's look at this one. A King Hecaton action figure with movable parts.
Ooh. Hecaton, you mean the Hill Giant? Yeah.
No.
So,
Is Hecaton the Hill Giant?
I don't know what it's a it's no, Nosnra is the Hill Giant Chief here. I don't know what this
I was
is a
gonna
reference
say
to.
that would just be a potato with like sticks in it.
Yeah, it's a Mr. Potato Head Giant. Yeah, you found an action figure.
Alright.
Andy, Gosberg.
Medium creature size.
29.
Oh. It's the leader of the Storm Giants.
Oh,
Keep that.
You have an action figure of the King of the Storm
Is it-
Giants.
is it giant
That's why it's
size?
familiar.
Is it giant size?
It's an action figure, so it's probably medium creature sized.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
That's really cool. Okay.
Keep around with you as a decoy.
All right, Gosberg, you
I
find
was shrunk.
giant-sized swimming flippers that you wouldn't be able to use.
Yeah, I'm not taking those.
Jonathan,
I got 37.
37.
Oh my god. I mean, you got that.
Oh, my writing got so hard to read on this particular part.
I get 42.
Or,
I don't think anyone has gotten 42.
no, didn't somebody get it?
You find
I did.
a giant-sized jar of pickles.
Alright.
Do they contain giant pickles?
They are giant pickles.
You can
Oh
swim
my
in it.
god.
Keep it! We will eat!
it.
We will feast like champions!
Okay, I'll
in
keep
the
the
vinegar.
pickles.
Yeah.
I'll keep the pickles.
Yes.
We can drown our enemies in it.
This is going to be our rations for the next year.
Oh
Yes.
my
It's a
god.
big old jar of
I
pickles.
think we get
We
tired
can use
of
them for
that.
barter.
No,
12.
we will,
Oh,
but
alright.
we will be forced to continue eating. Also, we can make the best
Yeah.
sandwiches. The best.
There's a
giant
very big
sandwich.
lantern, too big for you guys to use easily. And
What's it
carry
made
around.
out of?
Iron,
Okay,
we'll say.
good to know.
Yeah. Take that if you want. Not Jordan.
53.
53? Alright. Just
Alright,
cross
I also
off.
got a bag of holding, so if whoever wants to put anything.
That has a limit.
It has a limit.
The owlbear wouldn't be much a problem. 53? That's what you said?
Is it a bugman?
Huh? Yeah.
Is it a bugman?
A giant-sized
All
thermos
scrap
of
metal.
coffee.
Nice.
Oh.
Yes! We are going to have the
So
best
it's bigger than
brunch.
Yeah.
We're on like the third one now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the third.
This is third, yeah.
42.
42. Alright, let's see what it is on this one. No, that's the scrimshaw on that. So you find a jar of
Canned apricots.
some kind of powder.
Uh-oh.
We'll say blue powder for the sake of things.
Paint your face with it.
Is it giant or normal size?
How big is it?
You could carry it around, it's not a big deal.
Alright.
Small jar.
Huh. Yeah, well,
Dried some
we can...
orange.
Mystery
We
powder
can
for
detect
now, 'cause I
magic
don't
on that
know.
later.
Who wants to huff it?
You can go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knocked yourself out.
Your turn.
47.
47. Yep.
Hup, hup.
It's a squeaky toy in the shape of an angry-looking hamster.
No, you
Man,
gave,
hamsters will fuck you up.
gave Gosport a squeak toy.
Oh god, he's even less
Question.
stealthy now.
Is it a giant hamster?
No. Just a normal-sized hamster. It's not a giant space hamster. Do you take it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to absolutely forget about this fucking hamster because we have so much other shit to do. The other bit on this, every time it moves to a different pocket or bag in your possession every time you look for it. So, for future reference, that's what's happening. Jonathan.
90.
90.
Yeah, I got 90.
Alright, that was the nude giant drawing roll on mine. But don't worry, that one isn't a repeat. Don't worry, it's on the list more than once.
Oh no.
I know because I looked at the phrasing on the 90.
Giants are perfect.
The phrasing on when Jordan rolled it was what made me laugh the most because it's another charcoal drawing.
I've seen them
Spoilers. You find a small boulder with veins of a precious metal running through it.
Very nice. Okay. We can look over it later.
Tyler.
55.
55. You get... What's in the bag? You get a large, loose coin jar. It's a jar of loose coins. It's like a lot of silver, gold, electrum.
Roughly how much is in it?
Different amounts.
Okay.
Those. 47 copper, 22 silver, 28 electrum, 33
So,
gold.
47 copper. How much silver?
22.
22. How much electrum?
28.
28, and then gold.
33.
Okay, thank you.
Alright. Next.
57.
57. Alright, just above.
Guys, I could use creation. That would make us a shitload of money.
Yeah.
It's an illusion, but still.
Well. Okay, I didn't bring that book, so we're gonna not do with that one for now. Because I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what I wrote down. You find a dried up tentacle that maintains a semblance of life.
Oh.
It's gray and kind of long.
You might want it for your magics.
Sure.
Sure.
Put in your beard. I'll help you get rid of
Just checking something.
What?
Jordan, you're not a fucking, what's it called? No,
An elephant.
no,
Great old one?
psionicist, are you?
No.
Okay.
Alright.
It's a psionicist.
Like,
29.
what's the thing?
29?
In Unearthed Arcana?
In what?
In Unearthed Arcana, the thing that isn't
Oh,
Or if I
it's
say-
Sijic. No, that's not it. That's
Psionic Mystic.
mystic.
Mystic, yeah.
You're not a mystic, dude. Harper was like, you only have psionics, no. That's what he mumbled about psionics.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a mind flayer tentacle.
Oh, that's terrifying.
It's a what?
Mind Flayer tentacle. It's an
knew it.
elephant tentacle.
You find a rock feather quill
Yeah.
that trails beautiful sparkles.
Oh.
Rock feather, yeah. Andy,
I've got a 92.
92. You guys are rolling so high with these.
Yeah. I only had I had two that was below 50. Out of all 6.
I haven't rolled below 50 yet.
Brag about it, Jordan.
You find a tree stump half whittled into the form of a cat.
I think I will leave this for now. I have my squeaky toy. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
I've got a 64.
64. Okay.
I will name you Sir Squeakers. Squeak, squeak.
Okay, you find as you're reaching this giant's bag for more stuff, a piece of paper, a note. You pull it out, you open it up, and you all hear Rugdeer make a horrified sound.
I got prestidigitation on the paper.
It says,
Oh.
"Sup, fools,
Oh.
Marshy Morga."
Oh, cool, Marshall Morgan knows we're here. Can I write a note just saying, I wrote a note saying I
thought it
go
was
to,
another-
like, you know.
I did too.
So I was gonna hand it better to save him.
The woman told me it is okay.
I don't
We all know she still has your hair, but it is okay.
She has my left boot.
She has many things.
Nothing
Great.
Nothing
Sup,
Osborne.
Sup, fools. That's all it says.
Sup, fools?
Ancient coin in return.
Fifth item, I believe.
Yeah, 56.
56 gets you a new car. Oh, later, bitches. Already found that. So.
This is the 5th item, right?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a cage containing dozens of live owls.
Oh.
Free the owls!
Let's eat them.
Free the owls!
It's metal cage, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just pull the door open and let
The
them-
owls go.
Ah!
And those of you who understand animals, freedom! Freedom!
We must return to the Parliament.
Thank you, kind adventurers.
Yeah, I know.
We will repay this debt one day. As they fly off into the night.
Someday we will be saved by
The
giant
owls!
Yeah.
The owls are coming.
5 months later, an owl comes with a letter. Guys, I just got a submission to Hogwarts.
Zephra
89.
89. Okay.
So we know you can roll high with D100.
Yeah.
A sack of giant sunflower seeds.
Delicious.
Wait, are they salted?
Yes.
Yes.
So we got coffee, pickles, and sunflower seeds. Let's gonna have the world's shittiest brunch.
Oh, 43.
43. That was you rolled that before, actually.
No, I rolled a 42.
It's the same, isn't it?
I mean, they've both been rolled, regardless on my table. 43 gets you a dead fish that somehow never rots. But we'll say there's a little thing of water
It's-
near it that you could put it in.
It's perfect because you're always carrying around rotten food.
I know!
So in this case,
That's what I was thinking too.
Dead fish that somehow never rots. And fuck it, these are basically like trinkets, so I'll just tell you what to do. And which sings sea shanties when placed underwater.
Okay.
Oh my god, yes.
this is a little song. We don't need that.
I will put it in my bag.
Go ahead, yeah, write that
without
down.
the water.
I was
Yeah.
going to ask this dude bag.
22.
22. Alright, a low one on these.
Just
Alright.
have a constantly singing fish.
Ding.
Jonathan, what are your arrows made out of for your bow?
My arrows? Good question.
Fish.
People.
You find a tapestry bearing a beautiful depiction of a unicorn drinking at a fountain, rendered in gold and silver thread, and used by a giant as a handkerchief.
Oh.
You know what?
We can have that restored.
I cast prestidigitation to clean it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zephra. Come here for a hug.
Alright.
I got
Alright.
62.
Alright, 62.
Yeah.
Hugs warm the body and heals.
1 cubic foot, but I can clean
Oh,
the
this
space
is a
I
good
found.
one.
Okay.
More porn.
It is a spell scroll,
Ooh.
which looking at it, you guys find it is a scroll of sticks to snakes.
Yes.
The best D&D spell.
What's that thing?
Turn sticks to snakes.
Oh, I thought it meant stick as in sticky.
What spell level is it? Can I learn 66?
I say anyone can cast it. Fuck it, there's a joke.
Can I scribe it into my spellbook?
No, it's not a wizard spell. Past me specifically wrote down it's not a wizard spell.
It's hard.
It's a one-time thing, guys.
I'm gonna
you take a bundle of sticks or arrows, you use the scroll, and you toss them, and they become snakes.
Alright, I'll put it in my bag.
Make sure to write this D&D spell of all time.
Alright.
You know what?
Sticks to snakes.
You know what we should do now? We should just
That
start
fucking
gathering
asshole
all
kid down the
twigs.
street is playing with a stick. Sticks to snakes.
Last one.
7.
7. Ooh, let's look at the beginning. You guys have rolled very high, so we haven't gotten a ton of the low ones. I think mine's funnier. Oh, they're both good. Okay, no, we'll do this one for now. 8 human-sized pie trays that have been licked clean.
Oh, wonderful.
What are they made out of?
Yeah, what are they made out of?
They're like tin pie trays.
Okay. It's still metal.
Make a tin sword.
What'd you get?
I got 73.
Okay, 73.
Thanks.
73.
By the way, how much is the tapestry worth?
Not much. It was. I mean, I don't know. It didn't give a price to me on there because it was used as a handkerchief. I don't think they expect. It could be worth a fair bit. So hold on to it.
I'll hold on to it.
Oh, 73. Where was it? Before I was distracted. Where is it? There it is. A tapestry from Stalheim's, some of Stalheim's sacked nobility, depicting the giants fighting King Falion.
Was it also used as a handkerchief?
It was not. Not yet.
You just
We
get art.
stopped them. The sick bastards.
So another
What?
tapestry.
I said we stopped them before they could do it.
Good.
98.
98.
Sorry.
You're supposed
I have to keep turning pages. Oh my gosh.
Heim is H-E-I-M. Stall.
Ooh, a wooden spoon whose handle is carved to represent a crescent moon. The spoon perfectly spices any food stirred with it.
Ooh.
Give that to reader.
Yeah, I was gonna say keep that as a
Spicer
gift.
spoon.
Spicer spoon.
All right.
I'm so sad.
Gosford.
Mike. Okay, I got a 22. Actually, wait, no. That was. Crap, forgot my roll.
Go ahead and roll again if you need to.
Okay, there we go. That's a 93.
93.
Yeah.
That's probably funnier than the 93 on my list. Let's say. Actually, oh, okay. Do you guys want the fun thing or the thing I put in just for a Rungendeer? That's up to you.
The thing just for a run
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I think just for a run.
It's a recipe in Giant that when a Rungendeer takes a look at it, it's a recipe for Mungo's magnificent marinara sauce and pasta.
Ooh.
It's written in Giant.
I can't read this!
All translated.
No, I don't. You don't know it's giant.
You know.
I can't read this. I need someone who could speak Giant.
Giant.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Let me see. Mungo's marinara sauce.
What is that?
Delicious.
You and me. We're
So
going to make pasta tonight.
yeah, someone write down Mungo's marinara recipe.
I'll write it down.
I didn't put. Keep in mind, I didn't put recipes in here when Reader was actually in the game, but now that has made it so much better.
I'll
Last
let
one.
him know.
Last one.
18.
18. Okay, we have not had a lot of low numbers. Let's see
Here we go.
what it
You and
is.
me. We're going to make marinara sauce tonight.
Yum.
So is it a red sauce or is it a brown sauce?
Marinara is red.
It'd be concerning if you found a brown marinara sauce.
Did I?
No, it's possible to make it brown.
But we don't know that.
Yeah, but usually that means it's for steaks.
Wait, what?
That's not marinara though.
No, that's
You find a set of
Sorry.
giant-sized
That's a marinade.
steel bracers.
Ah, I'm making up my
Giant
cooking
size
terms. I'm
steel
literally the
bracers.
cooking guy.
Yeah,
What
so
the hell?
you couldn't use them.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
And that's it.
Cling them together. Cool. All right.
What'd you get?
size steel bracers. I'll give them to you. You probably can do something with those.
Oh yeah.
As well as
Are they
the...
bracers of defense?
No, they're just giant-sized bracers.
Also, I have the
I'd
folder,
bracers
but we
of
can
defense, they'd be cool.
look at that later. With the vein of whatever ore.
I would like you to look at this small jar of blue powder.
Alright, I'll cast
Identify.
Identify.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but you can if you wish.
Okay. It'll take 10 minutes to cast Identify.
Okay, you guys are just chilling in the yard. Okay.
What are his arrows made out of by chance?
wood and
Wait, why
steel?
would you want me to do instead?
Could I make
10 minutes so you can...
iron shafted versions?
Iron shafted? What do you mean?
Well, like the exact same arrow design except with iron
What
for the
was your
shaft
plan?
instead of
Just
wood.
make an Arcana check.
I suppose so, yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna take 10 minutes and turn the lantern into arrows for him, into steel shaft
You
arrows.
have like a.
So he has some extra.
How long does it take to
Nine.
cast detect magic?
That's
10
nine,
minutes, right?
If you do it as a ritual, yes.
Okay, then I'm going to spend. I'm going to spend 10 minutes casting detect magic.
So all three of us are taking
That's a
10 minutes.
Mhm.
You do so. How long does that last?
Once it's on? Well, mine's not a
I
ritual.
forget. Let me check.
Yeah, check that just because it's a good reference for where you guys for going through things.
Magic is up to 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So you cast it for 10 minutes and then you have...
Is it concentrate or no?
Yes, concentration.
Okay.
Yeah, you identify it. I should have brought that book. I didn't. But fuck it. I'm gonna go on a limb and say it's magical. It's a drug called Zeal. That. Pretty sure that's the one that gives you like a sorcery point or something, right? It's from Taltorne. It's
Wow.
another drug.
Oh,
What is
Mind
it?
if I look it up?
Spice? Yeah, go for it.
spice.
Zeal.
Spice.
Spice? You
Spice.
spice? Spice?
Spice.
We usually play at my house, so I wasn't worrying about it, but then I forgot I put that in my notes.
And you forgot your laptop while we were driving away.
I did. I was very forget. Well, I could only carry so many books in my bag, so I was like, these ones. I don't need the Tal'Dorei one, surely.
What would it be? It'd be under.
It's in there somewhere. But yeah, so you guys. So after that giant bag searching section,
Hello.
yeah. So
Huzzah!
you guys find yourselves in that area. You ransacked the bags.
Wow, there's a
Okay.
giant chest.
Okay. So
There's
now
still that tower in front of you, which you know there were stairs, and you haven't even entered the Steading.
we should probably investigate everything out here first.
Yeah.
I agree.
Didn't you say there was a chest in here?
No, it's in a different place.
Oh, okay.
It's in a room inside the Steading.
I think we should just charge in.
Well, we should check the tower first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Send in the mongoose!
No,
No?
What? No. What?
What do you mean no?
let's just go.
Wait.
Gosh, I think Dwarf is having a mental breakdown.
I'm just eager to find someone.
I think she's got a little blood hungry. We should not have killed those giants. Somebody quickly use resurrection on them in order to call Will the bloodthirst.
Relax. Okay.
Do you have the diamonds? Because I'll do it.
I was joking just in case.
Beasts of Ash.
Also, Ro has a diamond, I have a diamond.
It's not diamond, it's diamonds.
Diamonds.
It's many small ones.
Yeah.
Can we just say that I would have
Sorry.
gotten the ones from Ro for
Uh,
Revivify?
do you have Revivify?
Yes, I do.
Sure, then they're on loaner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just really quick, let me look. It's,
Drinking Zeal,
I'm gonna-
applying liberally to exposed skin, requiring Constitution check DC, Constitution saving throw DC 12, or become paralyzed for 1d4 rounds as every muscle seizes up. With the success, the user deals an additional 3 damage to any target it hits with a melee attack for 2d6 rounds.
What's that?
The user suffers 1 point of exhaustion after the effect ends, regardless of saving throw successes.
okay.
What spell's that?
That's
not
the
a spell.
drug.
It's
It's
a
a drug.
drug
Oh.
that Meg found.